Hi there. Welcome to For My Sister. Man, we're finally here and I'm so excited. I can't believe the day is finally here. And I'm so excited that you are here today. So thank you for watching this video. I am very new at all of this, so please have grace for me as I'm learning along the way. But I wanted to take the time today to talk about where For My Sister came from, what you'll be seeing on the channel, and then talk a little bit about community. And so, without further ado, let's get into it. For My Sister came from a very lonely place, believe it or not. Many years ago, about 5 years ago, I had the desire to have community, a sisterhood, and be part of a women's ministry. I really wanted to do this through YouTube, oddly enough. And I had the desire and the mindset of creating a community just on a wider, broader spectrum. And have it range from whether I found someone locally to a friendship connecting to someone miles away. Because how many of us know that that's possible too? And so it was a strange season because I was in a place where I didn't have community or a sisterhood or any friends. And I remember crying to my husband and to the Lord and just being very confused. Like, why are these desires on my heart? Because it feels like it's never going to happen. Like, these things can't happen where we are now. I feel like I'm stuck. Like, nothing is going to change. If I'm being completely honest, that's what I would tell the Lord. And all I knew best to do was to just give it to God. And so that's what I did. I just waited. I prayed and I dreamed big with him. And I decided to be proactive. I would write in my prayer journals. I would write about what I wanted the women's ministry to look like, what I wanted, what I thought sisterhood looked like, a healthy sisterhood. I jotted down names and I dreamed with the Lord. I really did. And I just gave it to him. And I knew that if it was his will, at the right time, he would allow it to come to pass. And so from that point on until now was truly just a period of grace and waiting and learning and growing and healing, truly, because way back then, I was a broken person. And I don't think it would have been healthy to have something flow from somebody who wasn't entirely healed and could have had the capacity to handle something like this. I definitely needed time, and the Lord knew that, and I thank God for his grace for me. And so I waited, and a few years later, when I had my son, the name For My Sister was placed on my heart by the Lord, and I was excited because I'm like, okay, now's the time, and it still wasn't time yet. And so I waited, and I just gave it to him. And here we are today. And honestly, he's moved in ways that I'm just like left with my mouth open, speechless, because he's made it very evidently clear that now's the time. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do this with him. And I hope to do it well. And I truly do promise to handle this with grace and never take it for granted. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, just so you knew where it came from. And I'm so excited to bless anyone with this. I pray that people are blessed by this. I'm so excited to inspire someone to meet somebody who's maybe gone through something I've gone through or walking through the same thing now. And so what you'll be seeing on this channel is like a lot of creativity. It's going to be homemaking and motherhood, being a wife, family, thrifting, fashion, being a daughter following the Lord, a bunch of things. I want to have heart-to-heart talks. I want to connect to everybody. I want this to be a place where somebody can come and feel connected and feel seen and heard and loved on and encouraged. I don't want anyone to feel out. And so I'm so excited, and I want to segue into community because community has to do greatly with this channel. And so I want to go further in on that. Community is super important to me because it's greatly impacted my life in so many ways. But I wanted to take the time today to talk about 2 ways that it impacted me. And these are definitely testimonies of my life to community and how it's blessed me. And so the first story is a small one, but it's beautiful. And it's it ended with me being a part of something that was larger than myself. And so when I was a new mom, I really desired to do life with other moms. I didn't want to do it alone. I had no experience, and I really wanted to link arms with another mama and do it together. And so I started inviting some women, some friends to my home, or whether it was a coffee shop or meeting up at a store. I just wanted to have fellowship. And the numbers grew little by little and then stayed stagnant, and it was really sweet. And then later on, without me even having any sort of motive, I became a leader in a mom's ministry. And I was like, hold up. This is something I prayed about way back when in my journal. I'm a part of a women's ministry right now. Like, this is insane. I was so humbled, and I still am humbled to be a part of that. And it's so incredible how God works, because the two women that I led alongside also had those desires. And the Lord put us all together, match made in heaven, literally. And Thrive was born. Shout out to Thrive, the most incredible mom's ministry I know. And I can't even begin to say how much that's blessed me. If you go to the Harbor on Long Island, New York, you need to be a part of the Thrive Moms Ministry. Even if you're not a member of the Harbor, it'll bless you, because it blessed me. And I got to do life with women on a weekly basis, whether it was through that ministry or friends that I made on the side from that ministry. Like, as a leader and member, seeing these other friendships form because they met each other at the meetings was incredible. And so that community blessed my life. I was never expecting it to become what it became, but God did something because he wanted to. And wherever we invite the Lord, he will fall. How many of us know that? And so this last story has to do with how I was blessed by community, but from the perspective of having a sisterhood, and how it changed me greatly. My heart, my mind, my character, my walk with the Lord. And so, like I said, years ago, I was broken. I had lost faith in friends and friendship. I prayed for just like one friend, and God blessed me with so many more than just one. And I am so grateful, because each of them contributed to a different season in my life. Each of these women spoke to my life. And when I do a side-by-side of who I was versus who I am now, it's like insane. So different. Thank God. I was so messed up. I'm still messed up, okay? I'm not perfect. But I was broken, and I'm not broken anymore. And not to say that it's bad if you're broken. The Lord wants you to come forward. If you're broken, the Lord loves you. Believe me, he does. But I was just somebody who had lost hope in a lot of things. And now I'm so excited to love on others. I want to be what these women were to me. I opened up my heart to be softened by the Lord. I opened up my heart to be changed. And that change came when I was choosing to be obedient, to be submissive to the Lord. But also I opened up my heart to these friendships, to these women. I allowed them to speak into me, whether it was something encouraging or a correction. They would see maybe something I was carrying and encourage me on stewarding that well. It leaves me speechless. I want to be that for someone else too. And so I hope this encourages you. If you're somebody who maybe is afraid to connect, is afraid to make friends, don't be. Trust the Lord. He will not let you down. He will show up every single time. And if I know anything, it's the waiting is beautiful. Though it's hard, it's beautiful, and God always comes through. And so I thank you. I thank you so much for being here today. I thank you if you choose to continue this journey with me, and I cannot wait to see what the Lord does. And I hope you'll have a really blessed day. Bye.